Okay. Let's do a little sweat. Ow, do a little sweat. Hey. Listen, there's not much going on, but we got a little bit to track, okay? It wasn't a perfect night of basketball. It wasn't a perfect night. There's a lot of things that could have been done better, but we'll take a look. It's your boy Rick. I am here with the Boom Fantasy Jackpot Sweat. It is the Degen hours, real late night on a Wednesday, but we are hanging out, watching the end of Lakers Blazers, and checking out the results of the NBA late slate that I covered in the Mighty Dollar Minute. Now, there are a couple of entries that are doing okay. The problem is they have been, kneecapped by poor decisions. Kneecapped can't be the proper word there. Rick, you got it. Rick, you got to use a better word than kneecapped. This is like it's self-inflicted damage on a couple of these jackpot entries that could make it give us a great night here at Boom. But let's get into it and I'll show you what I'm talking about, because there's a few things that could have been done better by some of our users, and we'll take a look as we get into Lakers Blazers, which is in the middle of the third quarter, and there's a little bit more going on, but not much, to the point where we can recap the night and look ahead to tomorrow and maybe to Thursday night football. But I think it's very fair to examine what we could have done better, because we got new players coming in all the time, and they got to learn the ways of the Boom. The Tao of Boom, if you will. So let's head into our scrub life. Let's head into our jackpots and let's get you updated on where we're at in terms of tonight. The only game on is Lakers Blazers, and it is mid to early third quarter. I do declare. Here we go. So we're in the midst of a Cinco battle. The Cinco could hit $1,000 by NFL Sunday. So that's the best deal in sports right now, baby. It ain't no Millie Maker. It's the Super Cinco jackpot. It's the number one deal in sports. CJ 5x'd his bet playing, but he missed on Kyrie by 4 points, and that's really disappointing. Great job tonight, CJ. Blake Griffin dropped 30. That's a great play. But overall, a very solid job. This question made a lot of sense. Can never go wrong hitting JJ Redick for 3-pointers. Andre Drummond just edged Embiid by 1. Had a solid game. But a lot of the remaining entries are missing just short of the mark. Dame Lillard came out with a really strong assist game. Rondo, 0 assists. But Devin Booker, 12 assists, was a big surprise. He was the C-bet in that question, and it's leading to a lot of missed entries. Nurkic can ultimately take this question as a D-bet. I thought Ayton, I said he was the lock of this slate for rebounds. He only grabbed 10. I mean, the biggest thing there is that the Suns shot 60% on 75 shots. If that's going to keep happening, guess what? The Suns are the 1 seed. Like, you're not going to shoot 60% every night. So that's a team that shoots 45, 47%. So you're leaving 15 shots on the board. That maybe that's 3 to 4 boards for Ayton. Do you know what I'm saying? You see the math that I'm doing, the twisted web I weave to defend the decisions that I make. It's called growing up. Praneeth, another decent entry that's coming around. DeAndre Ayton has you in trouble. I wonder if we'll see a lot of these standings flip if Nurkic can grab 2 boards. I don't believe he's on the court right now as we hit 2 minutes left in the third quarter. This is the only game in town. But it's a 2-game slate, so there's a lot to look at. My biggest issue here was Hogan. Look at what Hogan did, my guy. Now, first off, respect to Isaiah, respect to Hogan 21, because he won the Mighty Dollar on Monday. He's put in his dollar. He came out with over $250. DeRozan, he had DeRozan as his top scorer, and then he had Lillard to score 25. So once DeRozan put up 24 and quit it, eliminated. I respect the decision. I haven't seen DeRozan go off much this year, especially as a C-bet, but it sucked seeing him at 3 for 4 tonight with DeRozan locked in at 24 and him having Lillard for 25, knowing it was actually impossible. Because with this, DeRozan plus Lillard at 25, it was literally impossible for him to win the jackpot because of those conflicting situations. So that was tough to watch, but LeBron passed them both, so it doesn't matter at all anymore. It doesn't matter at all. No mighty double tonight. Just one mighty high roller jackpot. The high roller jackpot is such a good deal, by the way. 20 to win $2,000 is such a good deal, and it's only 4 questions. More people should play it. LeBron is your top scorer, is only chosen by a small amount of the population, but this entry's coming on strong, except Rondo has no assists. I don't think he's playing. What's Rondo's minutes like, guys? Why did the score go away for this game, huh? But yeah, very quiet night considering we have had 3 full slates and like a full night of NBA action. Nobody really sniffed this thing, and that's gonna happen, man. Especially on nights where, you know, the Sixers are a 6-point favorite and they lose big. The Spurs are a 6-point favorite and they lose big. Like when expectations get bucked, boom gets ducked. Hashtag autocorrect. It's just the way things work. But let's see if we can get into this Lakers box score right now. Nah, the whole thing, Gamecast just crashed on the Lakers-Blazers game. I kind of love it, but it is what it is. Let me try to get some different scores here. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. We're going into the score. The score's got the scores, you know? We could break it down more easily. This is legal, showing the score. I'm a rule bender. Avatar, the rule bender. Dame Lillard makes a 3, so that'll tilt someone. LeBron, 27, 9, and 8 through pretty much 3 quarters, but this is going to be a really good finish, this game. So Rondo not playing at all, that's why we're here. Wow, 9 minutes for Rondo. Yikes. You know why? Because Josh Hart's more aggressive. Josh Hart's fighting his way into the lineup. And Lonzo at 25. Nice little 11-5, 4-9 shooting efficiency out here. That stuff matters. That stuff adds up. I think the combination, and KCP being healthy. I think Lonzo, Hart, and KCP will ultimately render Rondo pointless. The thing about Rondo that was so impressive was his, sorry if you guys caught that, was his defense in the playoffs. Where he was shutting other teams down. And people were saying, Rondo just knows where I'm going to be. He's a very savvy defender. And hey, you know, it's real. A lot of these older guys, they know when the season starts, you know? That's just the way the NBA is. It's a lot tougher to hide it than it is in baseball, where it's like, hey, it's a 162-game season. The NBA, it's only 5 guys. You're on the court the whole time. There's cameras everywhere. It becomes a lot more easy to notice when you're mailing it in. Not saying that LeBron and Rondo are mailing it in. I'm just saying like the cohesive effort and the full gas. We're not going to see that for a little bit. Let the young guns run. I don't particularly care that rhymed, but it is what it is. I should hide this when I do things on my phone so people don't look at my emails and my passcode. We are learning. We're only 2 sweat shows in. This is sweat show 6, Rick. But we've done 2 Sunday sweats and Monday sweats. Both of them had winners. This was our first Wednesday sweat. We might hang out tomorrow for the end of Packers Seahawks, because you know the end of those games have been traditionally bangers. We had the Fail Mary, we had the Brian Bostic onside kick. We've had multiple great finishes. You know what else was a great finish between the Seahawks and the Packers? We want the ball and we're going to score. That's another great finish between those teams. So you're talking about, you know, multiple bangers of finishes that span multiple decades. There's value there. We're going to watch. As far as the contest is concerned, It's going to be so tough because Russell Wilson can do whatever he wants. His numbers are so they can be all over the place. The biggest issue is the Packers being on the road at Seattle, never an easy place to play. Pete Carroll has some weird wizardry in prime time. He gets his guys super fired up. But I tell you, Seattle looks like a mega average team to me. I thought they were going to be way worse than they actually are. Frick. I'm fine. We're going to hang out for 15 minutes or so. I thought they were going to be much worse. And they've shown good resiliency, mostly because their line isn't nearly as bad as it was. And it's funny that Tom Cable was there last year, and their line was atrocious. And now Tom Cable is in Oakland, and their line, which was once one of their strengths, is atrocious. And I think that's funny because you don't think about offensive line coaching in football as much as you should. And the fact that the offensive line coach can have that big of an impact on your team is like crazy. I know they talk a lot about the Patriots have an offensive line coach. I think it's Dante Scarnecchia. He's like 80 years old, but I don't know what he's teaching, but it's good. The Browns have that's so bad. The Browns have the dude with the huge gut. Same kind of thing. Blazers letting this one get away from them a little bit. It's up to 9, the Laker lead. The Blazers were up double digits in the first half. Lakers came all the way back and led by 4 at the break. And now they've just really seized control here in the second half. They're going to go into the fourth quarter up double digits. Wowza. But we can't get a good read on stats, and that's frustrating. Joel had a really close night. Joel seduced by Jimmy Buckets. He got Jimmy Buckets across the board. And he highballed Kyrie. I didn't think Kyrie was going to go off tonight. I know Bihas was pitching it, but I just didn't see it. I just wasn't like, he just hasn't been doing that. All right, we got ourselves a sweat here. 2 boards for Nurkic, and Rondo will blank. So it's a $5 sweat for Westbrook King. Can Jusuf Nurkic get 2 rebounds in the fourth quarter? We will stay live until Jusuf Nurkic grabs 2 boards, and Westbrook King turns 99 cents into $5. And then Lillard can't score anymore also. That's a toughie, man. No, you're yawning. DeRozan 4 assists. That's a Booker with 12 assists is another one where we would tell you that you're bad at this if you pick that. We would say, no, don't do that. Nurkic, Hart needs 2 threes. Rondo, that's a dead entry. That's a bucket away though. This is another one that could go 4 or 5. 2 phones, one for the boom and one for the stream. Let me know how you're doing in chat. If you're watching in chat, you're not saying hi, I'm very upset with you because I want to say hi back to you. Baller Boy going 0 for 5 here. We got DeMar DeRozan. I see you. Lil Quan, he's a good player. But there's no way LeBron is going to catch. This is correlation, though. Do you see what he did, though? You have a big game for Lillard, he's going to win points, even though he wouldn't because LeBron's going off tonight for some reason. Jusuf Nurkic is not on the court right now. I just thought you guys need to be updated. That's where we're at. Praneeth, what's up, bro? 2 threes and some more points from Lillard. You're on your way. Adversely affected by the Nurkic boards, though. Can Nurkic get in the game, please? Jonathan's on Millie Watch. Yeah. If TJ Warren's going to do this, then This question is going to be really hard. How is anybody going to win $1 million if TJ Warren's going off for 27 against the Spurs? Yeah. Almost got the DeRozan question, too. TJ Warren had more than double of Devin Booker's scoring output, and the Suns won. That's like crazy. It's the end of the third quarter. That's why Nurkic wasn't on the court. It's commercial. So we were waiting. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. But Westbrook is alive here. Still got Rondo for assists. He not going to pull 12. But 5 of 6 is definitely in play. No, because of Booker. Come on, Rick. Get your act together. No other $2 progressives tonight. And Jonathan's our hope to cash a milli. He's got some luck to do. Not even work. Just straight luck. Bump? Nope. What about this one? Al-Farouq Aminu, 7 boards. That's a big swing. Not happening, brother. We tried. So like I said, quiet night on Boom. We took a lot of risks. And you know what happened tonight? The NBA got NBA wacky. Oh, the 76ers lost with Jimmy Butler to the Magic. Like, what happened tonight? Tonight was so ugly. The Jazz got beat by 40 to the Mavericks, a non-playoff team at this point. Myers Leonard is in for Al-Farouq Aminu. What about Nurkic? Flipping the script. I'm fine. We need 2 boards from Yusuf. This could be a really good playoff series between these teams. I don't know if you've noticed this in the NBA, but there have been a lot of similar matchups to start the season, like divisional matchups. Lakers Wolves, Lakers Blazers, Mavs Jazz, Mavs Grizzlies. Jazz Grizzlies have already played 3 times. Just repeat matchups. I wonder if they're trying to like not cycle out necessarily, but use up the division matchups to try to make things a little more exciting later in the season. But either way, it is weird. The Jazz have played 40% of their schedule against the Mavs, Grizzlies, and one other team that I think it's Rockets. Like, just the teams that are right by them, that's who they've played like overwhelmingly the most. 40% of their games, which is like so many. Oh, the Thunder just demolished the Knicks. The box scores today were brutal. I could go back in them, but I need to watch to see if Yusuf Nurkic could pull down 2 rebounds. I have priorities. Okay? But overall, props to my guys for entering the Millie. Props to Janae for shipping 2 entries on the 100 thou. Oh, look at these. Rondo, man. Why are we so... Oh, because Rondo was the A bet? Yikes. We almost had a... We might have a D bet alert here. I said it. I said if Dame is sore, he's going to distribute more. What I didn't say was Dame is going to get 7 assists in the first quarter and jeopardize everybody else on this question. Because that 100% happened. And then Booker getting 12 is stupid. But like I said, the Suns shot. Rondo just got an assist, guys. That's exciting. Rondo just got an assist. He's on the board. He needs 13 in this quarter with the Blazers up double digits. Blazers down. Lakers up double digits. Just put Nurkic in. Shut it. Yeah, Zach Collins taking 20-footers. That's what the Blazers need to be doing. They need to let our 7-foot center rip some jumpies. And Josh Hart's going to make a tray. That's a Rondo assist. Timeout Blazers. As the Lakers increase their lead to 16. Nurkic, 1 board. Delicious. CJ locked in this early slate, which honestly wasn't terrible. This was a B bet, Blake Griffin. This was an A bet. Drummond pulls down a ton of boards. I said that. Remember, there was an article earlier this week about how the Mavs are not necessarily happy with Andre Drummond because he is selfish about his rebounds. And if you get a rebound that he thinks was supposed to be his, he will glare at you. And that became my favorite story of the week. I get Danny Green in this question, but myself growing up in the days of JJ Redick Duke days would never pick against him in a 3-point question like this, especially with a slasher like Jimmy Butler inserted in the lineup, getting rid of 2 spot up shooters like Saric and Covington. Redick is just going to have more of these opportunities. Wait, I'm not done with you. And everyone said DJ Augustine had a good chalk night, and he did. He did. 9 assists as the Sixers lost to the Magic. The Magic went on a 20-0 run in the fourth quarter and stole that game. Ross caught fire, and the Sixers had no answer for a hot shooter. Covington's their best defender, and he's gone. And I think that's going to be an underrated thing going forward for that team is defense. Who's going to play defense? Covington was their stopper. Jimmy Butler plays defense, but you don't want to wear him out on both ends of the floor. And then people were telling me that they were thinking about going 28 for Kyrie. Look, Kyrie 17 points. Get out of here with that. What's Kyrie's game log right now? Clickety clack, clickety clack. Whoops. Kyrie Irving stats. Boy, is Basketball Reference amazing or what? Kyrie's scoring. Yeah. He's not having a good year. What am I doing with this chart? Chronologically speaking, he's had a rough go of it. Up and down for sure. 28's only happened. That's happened a couple times. He had more games in the 30s than I thought he had. But actually, he had 39 and 31 on their road trip. That was at Denver and at Phoenix. So 2 teams that are not guard heavy, able to be exploited. But I mean, shot 76% from the field against Denver. That'll get you 31 points, especially if you're Kyrie. If you're just going to pull up and shoot 70+%. Sure thing, brother. You're an NBA player. You do you. Earth's not flat, Kyrie. I just love the idea that NBA players used to be in the clubs and like staying out late, getting drunk and getting into trouble, and now they're in their hotel room watching conspiracy videos on YouTube like Kyrie. I just love that generational change. That's why the NBA is the best league. Because the dudes are just, they're not scumbags anymore. They're just mega athletes that want to work and live their lives, pursue other things. Some of them at least. But yeah, overall, very quiet here. We gave it a go. Is Nurkic even going to get in the game, guys? Yeesh. All I ask is a Joey Nurks rebound. He's on the floor, baby. He's on the floor, and Dame's hitting buckets. Dame's got 23. That's where we're at. Sorry to you. Oh, Westbrook King was at 21. Now he falls back down to the also rans. Sorry, brother. It was one thing. That's the thing about Boom is you're tracking your sweats. You're tracking your lineups. And you think you need one thing, and while waiting for one thing, another thing happens, and it's never a good thing. Is what it is. Y'all are amazing. I think we'll do that here because I don't see any potential winners now. I avoided every contest. Lillard's over that. Lillard's not getting that. Oh, DeRozan lost. Packers, what's going on? This is other Packers. Rondo's going to lose. Praneeth has Rondo. CJ has Rondo. It's crazy how many people went with Rondo. Hogan's cooked with DeRozan. And this one's got Rondo. McCollum Hart 3-pointers is a battle, though. Hart will hit a couple more daggers. Hart's not going to... Oh, we got a board for Nurkic, too. Nurkic officially has 10, tying up that question and messing up the game. But now that we've checked it all, we know there will be no jackpot tonight. But y'all are beautiful. I'm going to keep working hard for the people. I'm going to get started on Thursday Night Football already because I'm a man of the people. The people need results. I'm results oriented. All right? Stay beautiful. Be good. Have a good sleep. I'll see you for some Mighty Dollar Minute tomorrow. Talk to me in the water cooler. Let me know how you love these videos. Let me know what you think of streams. Ways we could do better. Message me. You got my message. Hit me in chat. Hit me in the water cooler. I'll be around. Have a great night. Boom. We'll try again tomorrow.